So you're going to be making some pretty creative Halloween drinks. Tell us about what you got going on in your kitchen.
Yeah, so we have a potion for the kids and a potion for the adults. But first, to chill your potions, you see we have a little dry ice going here. And you need some ice cubes. So what I also have here is we had a skull ice cube tray that we used with a little Kool-Aid, so you get some nice red skulls. And then a little round ice cube tray, and we put some grapes in there and some cherries to give you some eyeball effect. Ooh. So that's always fun to put in your drink as well when they're done. The nice thing about the dry ice is that it's not going to dilute your drink. So it's excellent to put in that sangria if you want to chill it down really fast.
No watered down
And also you can take, exactly, and you can take a plastic hand and you can make a little floating plastic ice cube as well if you're going to make a big punch bowl. Right, so now that we have our ice cubes squared away, let's make some drinks. So for the kids, we have a polyjuice potion. So we're going to use this healthy greens, trying to make it a little bit healthier for you. You know, a lot of candy during Halloween. So into our potion, we are going to put our healthy greens. And then we're going to put a little lime spritzer water, some ginger ale, and some pineapple juice. All right, and we're going to mix that about. And then the last bit we're going to put in for the large batch, I'm just doing a small one here this morning. For the large batch, you'd put in the whole package, but just a little bit of the lime Kool-Aid, and that gives it much more green effect there. So that's our polyjuice potion.
That sounds delicious.
Make it
I
more
drink
festive.
that. Yeah. Okay, how do you finish it off?
Yeah. So we finish it up, we can rim the glass here. So we have a little bit of watered down honey. So we get that on the edge of our glass. And then we go and I have a little bit of orange colored sugar. And we get a nice rim on our glass. And then we just pour in our potion. Drop an eyeball or two in there. And you have a great beverage for the kids.
So what do you do differently for the sangria?
Okay, now the sangria, we're going to do a pretty traditional sangria here, but we're going to bring in a little bit of fall flavor with our apples and our pomegranate. So sangria is actually one of the oldest cocktails that man came up with. Oh. So in our pitcher, we're going to put our fruits in first. So for our fall sangria, we have some apples. You want those peeled and cut. And then we're going to go in with some grapes, and we cut those in half as well. And then some orange slices. Now you can mix up your fruit in a sangria. Sangrias are really versatile. Everybody has a recipe, and they'll tell you that their recipe is, of course, the only recipe you should be following. But you can make it your own. All right, so I got our fruit in there, a little bit of sugar. So this starts breaking the fruit down to release it into the sangria. Give that a little bit of a stir there. Get that going. Okay, so now into here we're going to go with our pomegranate for our fall.
And Chef O, we're getting a wrap from our producers. What kind of wine should we be using?
If you can, use a Spanish wine. So we have a nice Spanish wine here, dark red, for the holiday as well. So
and
there
what
we have
else
a nice
did you put
blood
in there?
red sangria.
You put a couple of other little things.
Say that again?
What were the other things you put in aside from the pomegranate?
We put some orange liqueur and some brandy. And then the rest of the wine. And you want this to sit overnight. Yes. Let it sit overnight so all those flavors come together.
I love it, Chef O. Thanks for your creativity and inspiring us to have a little fun and some healthy fun, especially with a kid's drink. Yeah. I like that. I feel like I would have that for breakfast. Yes. So thank you again for sharing all those great ideas with us. We'll pick the sangria up and then
You're very
drink
welcome.
it tomorrow.
Have a great Halloween.